Oh, I didn't see you guys there. Well, hey, while I got you here, why don't we go over the games we got this week, and I can fill you in with all the fun stuff we got.
Retro games on every shelf. Step inside and treat yourself. Pixels bright and stories old. Treasures here and games retold. Warncliffe Street is where you'll find London's best with retro mind. Southwestern Ontario's pride. Game Cycle keeps the fun alive. Live from the past, so much to see. Controller screens and no TVs. Jump and race and fight your way. Game Cycle's where you'll want to stay.
We always start with Nintendo first because it is the better version of all the video games you can get, and a pretty sweet Nintendo week. I'm not gonna lie. We got the Zapper, fantastic. A bunch of DS games, which is still hold up. A bunch of 3DS games, which is fantastic. Good Switch. Come and get some Mario Kart game and racing wheel. Really cool. We also have DS. What are you? Personal walking trainer. This was before they got the step counters that exist in society, so that's kind of sweet. And then we have the Stewie Griffin Game Boy Advance heads. We have Fun Turtles fighting game. Batman Beyond, awesome. This is my actual favorite thing of all time. It's called the NES Classic. It has 30 plus, I think, like one bonus game, old NES titles in it. So if you want to just do it, it also has an HDMI port, so you can plug it into your modern TVs. A-OK, not a single problem. But yeah, lots of cool Nintendo stuff. I think that you guys are mostly here for my picks, right? So what we're going to do is a lot of Pokemon this time. So I'm going to go over them. My number one DS Pokemon pick is Pokemon Heart Gold. Yeah, fight me on that one. It's better than Soul Silver. Also, Pokemon Ruby. And my favorite game when I was playing N64 when I was a wee laddie was Star Fox 64. You'd always go to the Caldor system or whatever. I never got to beat Andros because he was too difficult, but I got pretty close. And then, one of the funnest Switch titles we've had in a long time that has actually got really rare out of nowhere because Nintendo is good at Nintendo, is the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. This has Mario Galaxy, Mario Sunshine, and Mario 64. Mario Galaxy is my favorite one because it's out of space, and Rosalina is my best friend. And then I got two fun Switch ones here. I have Pokemon Offshoots, if you guys can guess what they are. Pokemon Snap, which, I don't know about this Pokemon Snap, but my old Pokemon Snap, you go around and throw rocks at Pokemon and try to take pictures of them, which is kind of hilarious. Don't do that in real life, though. And Poketekken, which is a Pokemon fighting game. I guess this is a Pokemon tournament, but it used to be Pokemon Tekken. And my favorite farming game of all time on the GameCube is It's a Wonderful Life, because it's not like the other Harvest Moons. This one is very much so. It's a 3D world. You actually live until you die. You have a kid, you raise them. It's really deep, lots of fun, lots of good farming. And then my final one is, to celebrate the Olympics, Mario and Sonic at the London Olympics. Breakdancing isn't in this one, but you can just pretend it is. And you can play as all the favorite characters and beat them. I'm pretty sure that Sonic would destroy Mario in a sprint. But I guess this game, it's anyone's game at this point. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to snap my fingers. I'm going to snap my fingers, and we're going to go to the next one. And, all right, guys, this is our Microsoft haul. Actually pretty good this week. Last week was a little not that impressive, but I think Microsoft is actually stepping up its game this week. We got lots of cool stuff. A bunch of Xbox original titles right here. A bunch of Xbox 360 titles. A bunch of Xbox One and Xbox Series. I think they messed up on the Xbox One and Xbox Series naming because they just confuses everyone. Like, tell me what game here is an Xbox One and what game is an Xbox Series. That's an Xbox game. Xbox One game. That's an Xbox Series. How would you know? I don't know. Just magic, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna go over Cam's picks, which are my favorite. So speaking of the devil, some Xbox One games. We're gonna go with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Why this is my favorite game is that the co-op mode that they made in this game that they brought out is so much fun. So even if you have no friends like me, you can play for hours and have such a great time. And then my second one, which I still have nightmares about, is Five Nights at Freddy's. This is the Five Nights at Freddy's core collection. I believe it's the first original 3 games. It's really fun. Guarantee you keep you up all night. I don't do scary, and I did it once, and I still regret it. This is the new hotness right now, is Deadpool. This game for the PS4 is insanely expensive, but this one for the Xbox One we got is sealed. So super rare, super fun. Come and get the Deadpool craze. Next one is Castlevania, Lords of Shadow. This one's a really fun one. It's a nice collector's case, so if you're a big Castlevania fan, way to get it. Now we're gonna do a bit of a speed lightning round. We're gonna go Halo 2, Spider-Man 2, Shrek 2. Which one is the best sequel game? I think we all know the answer. It's My Swamp. But Halo 2, I've probably played a million times. In this game, you cannot beat on Legendary. If anyone actually has ever beaten this game on Legendary, please call me, come to the store, and you'll have my forever respect. It's impossible. Don't do it. Shrek 2 is just the greatest game ever. Spider-Man 2, best Spider-Man movie. Eat that, Tim Holland. And my favorite Xbox game also is Grand Theft Auto. Oh, wait, I mean Simpsons Hit and Run. Essentially the same thing, platforming, GTA. You steal cars, you drive around. And then the movie that I wish they made about Qui-Gon Jinn. But the Obi-Wan movie's amazing, but I wish this was with old Qui-Gon himself, because he dies right away, you never get to see him again. And now it goes from my true childhood, is Oblivion and then Skyrim. This Skyrim is the one that you should get. If you guys are going to come and get Skyrim, definitely get the one which is the Legendary Edition. This one you can play the Dragonborn DLC and the Bloodborne, not Bloodborne, what's it called? Dawnguard. You gotta play as a vampire, you gotta play as a werewolf, always be a werewolf, way cooler. And then Oblivion's just the funnest thing ever. If you turn into a vampire in this game, though, you immediately die in the sun. Like, the sun comes up and you die. You don't turn into a sparkly vampire like the those other vampire movies. And then we have what is this? Pretty much Resident Evil for the Xbox 360, a spin-off, Alan Wake. And then we also have a really interesting one. We have Blink. Blinks a 1 and a Blinks a 2. I believe you go through time and you have a vacuum, and that's as much as I know of that. So, all right, guys, this is our super fun Microsoft haul. I think this is actually really being really impressive. So we're gonna go to the next one. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, guys, we have all of our Sony for the week. It's actually a lot of Sony stuff we got in this week. Super cool. A lot of interesting little gimmicks and fun stuff. This is a really fascinating game to play. You have to deal with a succubus in your life that's trying to kill you, steal your soul, and you have to kind of fight your way out of that one. Catherine, it's super interesting concept. This is a really awesome PS5 controller. It's for the Ragnarok, the name of every single metal album ever, controller for the PS5. This is what we call a PlayStation Portal. Essentially how it works is you have to leave your PS5 on. You have to make sure your PS5 is on. You got to go, boop, PS5 on, and then you can leave the house, and then on the go you can play it. But if you don't leave your PS5 on, you actually can't use it. Just kind of odd. But hey, you know what? Another PlayStation Portal. PS3 stuff, PS2 stuff, PS1 stuff, and PSP, and PS4. So yeah, a lot of cool Sony stuff. Why don't we go over the cam picks, because I know that's why you guys all come here for. So my favorite cam picks is Tales of Grace, which is really interesting. A fun little anime game. You guys would love it. Then we also have Trials of Cold Steel 1 and Trials of Cold Steel 2. As you can see, I'm trying to read them as I go. Super fun RPGs. Always edgy, always a good time. And then I do it every week, but I just love it. Lollipop Chainsaw Massacre. One of my funnest games. You just kill endless zombies with a chainsaw, looking very classy, might I add. Then we also have a scary game. For the PS2, we have Siren, which is literally about a ghost lady that haunts and kills everyone. We have Eternal Poison, which sounds like another metal album, but this is, once again, a really fun, really rare PS2 title. Then we also have my PS4 picks, which are The Hunter, Call of the Wild, and House of the Fat Morrigan. I think I butchered that title, but you tell me in the in the comments what it's supposed to say. Super awesome titles. And then the best PS1 title in town, Smurfs Racing. You pretty much smurf and race and get to smurf each other on the racetrack. So pretty interesting, pretty fascinating stuff. Guys, it was a good week. You think that we'd be slowing down, but like we're keeping up the momentum with these bad boys. It's really exciting, really cool stuff. And yeah, it's essentially endless video games in the store, guys. So there's no excuse to come in. Also, something here you like, give us a call. This would probably be a great thing for your collection if you enjoyed kind of indie titles in the last 10 years. But yeah, guys, give us a call. Come into GameCycle anytime. And see you guys next week. Have a GameCycle-tastic day. Bye.